you were a part of Pacers gaming. What was this season like with all the circumstances? And what did you learn from this season as a professional player?
It was a pretty tough season. I mean, nobody expected us to be playing from apartments.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
The view from the skies above down. Now it's ended down to David Aldridge standing by from the...
Hey, Kevin.
That's a terrific story. David, thank you. Now let's take a look at the Nuggets opening lineup. Filling out the wings, Harris and Barton. Millsap and Jokic, the big men. And it's Murray in at the point. And for San Antonio, we've got DeRozan. Lyles out there with LaMarcus Aldridge. Then there's Murray. And it's Forbes in at the 2. Deep benches tonight, Greg, on both sides. This seems to be a growing trend.
You know, teams are digging deeper than ever before, even getting into the two-way contracts that give you depth past your top 15 guys. One, you're trying to protect the investment in your big-ticket items, your franchise-caliber players, but you got to keep an eye on the future in terms of player development. That's another area where the league has really changed when you look at the makeup of these rosters.
Well said. One-on-one here. And they call the foul, so he's got the, and it looks like, yep, it's a coach's challenge on the personal foul. That triggers a replay review by the official.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. Double checking, and the game continues on. The playmaking of Jokic, so incredible. Creating this inverted offense. Bones, for your money, does it matter what position your best playmaker occupies?
I don't think so. And Jokic might be the secret sauce to that, and proving that from the center position, much like Arvydas Sabonis and Vlade Divac before him, can impact and also frustrate opposing defenses because you can't stop the center from making these kind of plays.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
And the dunk by Lyles.
And he just dangles from the bucket after sending that one through.
And you can see which team has the swagger right now. Now here is Harris. Passes it to Jokic. Kicks to Millsap. Good ball movement here by the Nuggets. Can't cash in on the 10-foot jumper.
And so far, the team just 1 of 5, and that rim shrinking.
Floats it up for Murray.
Hey, guys, you'd have to say this run really triggered by their transition offense.
And here are the Nuggets now. It's a 10-point game. And Harris wide open. He shoots, and another miss by Denver. Here's San Antonio now. It's a 12-2 run here. Good pace. DeRozan passes to Murray. Murray against DeRozan. Here's Forbes. The offensive rebound. The Nuggets trail by 10. And Murray. Here we go.
Well, Jokic with great anticipation there. One of his better qualities as a passing big.
For San Antonio, they've gone 6 of 8 in the game so far. A very solid start for them. For 3, Murray. And it's Jokic with the rebound. The Nuggets have gone just 2 of 7 so far. A little bit of a slow start for them. He had a nice open look right there.
Gary Harris looking comfortable right there from the three-point line. That's becoming a high percentage shot for him.
Wide open look here for Murray. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. And it's Millsap with the ball for the Denver Nuggets. Trailing by 5. They get the rebound. And he gets the bucket.
Well, Jokic is big, Jokic is long, and he does a great job there of corralling that ball and taking advantage of his length.
And the pass to Forbes. To the inside. To the paint. Here's Murray. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
They are just killing them on the interior.
And Murray, here we go. That's in, coming off the assist from Jokic. Murray's got 6. San Antonio leading by 3. DeRozan finds Murray. Right side Aldridge. Millsap against DeRozan. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Barton. And Barton throws it down.
Beautiful job closing the gap here. Let's see if they can sustain this run.
Well, they've shown both effort and will to get back into this one, but can they finish this one off? Can't let up now.
And they keep hammering away at them inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Here's Murray up on top. It's Barton on the wing. Jacks up a 3. Denver the rebound. Jokic on the follow.
Yeah, Jokic getting up there to the rim. Teammates love to see him doing that.
On the wing, DeRozan. Pass to Lyles. From past the arc. Forbes can't get it to go. Here's Harris. And he makes good on the layup. Harris has got his second basket of the game.
Terrific work inside from Gary Harris. Not used to saying that. Does a fantastic job of backing down the defense and putting his will on his shoulders.
The first quarter all wrapped up, and it's been an exciting game so far. And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. What do you guys think about the Nuggets out here in this one?
Well, one way to generate more offense, pound the offensive glass. That was the difference in the first.
Keep plays alive with your activity. That's what it's about.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade as the second quarter gets going. On the floor for San Antonio, Jakob Poeltl up there with Rudy Gay. Then it's White. Then there's Bellinelli. And it's Mills in at the 1 spot. Jokic finds Morris. From deep 3-point range. And Poeltl pulls it down. And the call up against Jokic. That's his first foul. Spurs trail by 4. Now here's Mills. Poeltl, high post. Gay passes to Poeltl. And there's the foul. It's on Torrey Craig. That's his first foul. The 3 from Mills. It's hauled in by Jokic. Jokic has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. And Mills in the NBA for over a decade now, GA, but he still has incredible speed that's key to his game.
And Kevin, with Mills, that end-to-end speed doesn't get shown off too often. In the half court, though, he does a great job of creating looks for himself, accelerates off of screens, can still leave a defender in the dust when he turns it on.
Denver leading by 6. Pull-up jumper, and there's another one for the Nuggets.
Porter in a comfortable place there. He likes the passes being on target, and he stays perfect in rhythm with that, Jay.
They need this. Gay can't hit.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on it.
Here's Jokic, and Jokic slams it in.
Jokic is a big center, tough to contain close to the basket. That's a nice throwdown.
It's stolen by Morris. And here we go with Morris running it up the court. And that one's good. His second basket of 4, shooting 50%. Spurs trail by 12. Bellinelli passes to Mills. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. Jokic with it, now guarded by Poeltl. Here's Morris. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. Greg, you showed toughness and grit when you played. You've got to succeed in this league with those things at the forefront, right? Being tough, being gritty. And there are several players whose style you admire that play like that.
I mean, no doubt about it. You have the superstars, the Kawhis, the LeBrons, who continue to do it. They can intimidate you physically, but they also provide tremendous skill set. But two other guys, Russell Westbrook, Jimmy Butler, they're also guys that exemplify that toughness. You know, two guys, when you look at those two, a lot of people didn't project them to be what they've become, and it's impressive to watch them take the floor night in and night out. A really strong second quarter in terms of scoring the basketball.
Morris dishes to Plumlee. Morris passes to Plumlee and stolen by Aldridge. DeRozan surveying the D. Lyles. Porter pulls it in.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
Pass to Craig. The three. Rebound San Antonio. And Forbes kicks to DeRozan. Back to Forbes. Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. And it's sent back by Plumlee.
Showing good shot blocking skills at times. Plumlee gets all of that one.
Here's Grant. Lays it up and banks it in. Grant's got his first bucket in this one.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
Aldridge, the pass to Lyles. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's going to be on Mason Plumlee.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that, that's your only option.
Free throws good, Lyles. So San Antonio going with an almost entirely new group here. Pirtle, he's checked in for Aldridge. Bellinelli comes in for DeMar DeRozan. Derek White's checked in for Bryn Forbes. And it's Mills in for DeJounte Murray. Big group substitution here for Denver. Paul Millsap's checked in for Grant. Will Barton comes in for Michael Porter. Gary Harris, he's checked in for Torrey Craig. And Murray's subbed in for Morris.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
The Australian-born Patty Mills, former second-round pick. Who knew Mills would someday win an NBA championship? Well, the Spurs did.
Plumlee finds Barton. Denver keeping it going. A new 14-second clock.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
29 seconds left in the second quarter. And it's Pirtle at the elbow. Out to White. Three-pointer. And it's Denver with the rebound.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
And Barton throws it down.
A good decision-making with the ball in his hands for Paul Millsap. That's a terrific feat.
Got a piece of it. And stolen by Murray. With 1 on the clock. And so it's the Denver Nuggets. All right, thank you, David. And folks, don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to the NBA on 2K Sports. A pretty close game for the Nuggets throughout the first quarter. They ended the period holding on to us. And that's going to do it for us here. The second half of action is coming your way.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. It's been quite a game for DeJounte Murray.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
Yeah, just way too easy out there, and I'm sure Coach is going to make that a priority at halftime.
Second half underway. Here's who Mike Malone's got on the floor. At the forward spots, it's Barton and Millsap. The backcourt is Murray and Harris. And it's Jokic in at the 5 spot.
Such an outstanding effort there for the big man to stay focused with his shot. Jokic, tremendous concentration.
Well, we know, Greg, that Jokic is such a unique talent at that center position. Young player, already top 10 in career triple-doubles.
How about the most triple-doubles ever by a foreign player? You think of the great skilled European big men. Jokic, arguably the most skilled of them all.
Free throws good, Lyles. Denver leading by 13. Barton drives in. That one drops for him. Barton's got 6.
Yeah, there's no doubt that Barton got hit on that play, but I like the way he brushed off the defense to get to his spot.
And Forbes kicks to Murray. Spurs working the ball around now. Knocks it loose, and we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there. And now let's revisit that exceptional mobile 1 block.
And he's all over that shot. Has it read the whole way and gets the position he needs to make a play.
And it's the Nuggets with the ball. And so it's Barton bringing it up for the Denver Nuggets. Here's Harris. DeMar DeRozan grabs the board. Spurs trail by 15. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And you watch DeRozan play, he still has that explosiveness. Great first step out of the triple threat position. Can switch directions on the go. Is still a handful to slow on the perimeter.
Medu, he's checked in for the Spurs. And that one's good. Millsap.
Millsap anticipating the pass there and set himself up for the shot.
Inside. And he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
Yeah, undersized guys with athleticism do these kind of things, playing above the rim. Love to see him get up like that.
Greg, with the explosiveness you talked about with DeRozan, it helps that he finishes so well when he gets to the rim.
And maybe not what he once was, but he is still an elite level athlete. Doesn't only have to drop the hammer when he gets to the rim either. Very smooth at adjusting mid-flight to finish at the rim.
The Spurs have gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. And DeRozan, here we go. No good. The Nuggets leading by 15. Here's Murray, and it's sent back by Aldridge.
A good jumper with long arms, and it's that size that LaMarcus knows all that well. Doesn't want to give up any easy baskets.
And running with a full head of steam, but completely under control.
Yeah, you think he's comfortable at that speed. He's done it so many times before. Just an absolute blur in transition, and that helps get the rhythm going.
Denver making a switch here. Grant, he's checked in for Millsap. Michael Porter comes in for Will Barton. Torrey Craig, he's checked in for Harris. And Monte Morris subbed in for Jamal Murray. Here's DeRozan, and DeRozan throws it down.
And that's a display of DeRozan's athletic ability, making his presence felt on offense.
Here's Murray. Off the mark, had a chance to trim it to single digits.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
Spurs trail by 10. Forbes can't get it to go. And pushing it up, here's Denver. Here's Craig. The rebound by Medu. For San Antonio, they've gone an even 50% from the floor here in the third quarter. 4 of 8. Basket good. DeRozan's got 15 points. Hey, Greg, if you could coach one team right now, who would it be?
That's a tough one. Clippers, Lakers, Bucks. You know what? I would probably go Lakers or Bucks because you would have an opportunity to coach someone who arguably might be considered the best to ever play the game. Because I think Giannis is trending in that direction, and LeBron obviously already is.
How about a guy like Kemba Walker and coaching the Celtics, having him to do what you want to do on the floor?
He'd be brilliant, and
yeah.
Kemba, one of the most underrated leaders in our game. Great human being.
The dish now to Morris. Back to Jokic. And that one, good. 12 points for him.
Guys, he can't miss. I swear, he was trying to miss that. He did not miss. That means he can't miss.
Here's DeRozan. Count that one as his 7th make in 8 attempts. A scorching 88%.
And you want to talk about high-volume scores. Just look at what DeRozan's doing tonight. He's been on a mission, putting his mark on this game in a big way.
Here's Jokic. It's tipped. Morris kicks to Porter. Tries again. But they'll get another chance. Passes to Jokic. Grant outside. There's the three. Rebounded by the Spurs. DeRozan's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. And it's Murray with the jam.
And your point guard's got to be the catalyst. Great job getting to the 10.
Well, Greg, he knows when they need a lift.
Did you see how much air he had under him? Wow.
Forbes the pass to Medu. Outside DeRozan. Stolen by Grant. And so it's Denver in the driver's seat. Up 8 points at the end of the quarter. They're pounding the ball inside, and that's where they've got. And this is it. Glad to have you along for this 4th and final quarter. And here's White. He'll bring it up for the Spurs. You've got Jakob Poeltl. Bellinelli is out there with Rudy Gay. Then there's Derek White. And it's Walker in at the 2 spot. And that's who's in the game for the Spurs. Here's Poeltl. It's good.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
The Nuggets leading by 6. Harris passes to Plumlee. Trying to find Murray, and he gets it to him. And Derek White picks up the foul. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game. Here's Plumlee.
And shooters are always wary when Poeltl is nearby. He really goes all out on defense.
Gay with it, guarded by Murray. Harris against White. Harris kicks to Plumlee. Back to Harris. And Poeltl sends it back. White the pass to Poeltl. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. Bellinelli with it. The pass to Walker. Just 5 to shoot. San Antonio needs to get off a shot here. Nobody near Gay. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
Plumlee in the high post. He's against Gay. Murray finds Plumlee. Gay comes over with a double team. Millsap misses from close range.
You know what? They're winning, though, despite the fact that he has just been really off.
Rudy Gay up off the ground and dunking it down hard. Nice to see that.
Plumlee dishes to Millsap. And Millsap slams it in.
Go into the rack with energy. And the D afraid to cut him off.
Yeah, got to chalk that one up to some shaky defending.
There's some ways to get your coach's attention, and that draws the coaching staff's ire.
And yes, it's good.
There's no stopping Poeltl when he has the ball in that spot. Just abusing the defense down in the paint.
Murray kicks to Harris. Barton outside. Dishes to Plumlee. Out to Harris. Shoots the 3. Nailed from 3-point land. And the Nuggets lead by 5.
The confidence that Gary Harris is playing with right now, he is ready to shoot once that ball touches his mitts.
Millsap with the steal. And the Nuggets pushing it up now. Up the floor. Harris passes to Barton. Over Bellinelli. It's not going to go for him. And San Antonio will go the other way with it. Here's White. And White with the stuff.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam. Seeing some muscle.
Some urgency from him there. Sure. That one goes in.
Man, once Millsap gets the ball in his hands, everyone in the building knowing he was going to take and make that shot.
San Antonio calls timeout.
And coaches looking to seize every advantage, maximize every possession.
Got to feel good as a coach if you make all those adjustments, pull the right strings. That's what they love to do.
And now, a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game, Nikola Jokic.
And in terms of his shooting, this has been one of the more accurate performances you'll ever see. I mean, he's been in constant motion, creating a lot of good looks for himself. But still, even when you're wide open, you expect to miss some of the time. And that has not been the case here tonight. This guy has made everything.
On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. I was able to hear Greg Popovich talking to his team during the break. He told his guys the inside game is working, so stick with it. That means posting, slashing, getting to the rim, whatever produces these high percentage looks. Kevin, back to you.
Okay, David, much appreciated. Harris. A rebound by the Spurs. DeRozan's got his 5th rebound in this one. Here's Gay. Good, and the assist goes to Murray.
Such a fearless player when the team needs it most. Rudy Gay coming through.
On the wing, Porter. Outside Millsap. Back to Porter. Harris outside. Launches it, and he's good on the 3-ball. And the Nuggets lead by 6.
Just great confidence and courage from Harris on that play. He relishes the chances to build his character and be a hero in a close game like this one.
Murray finds Aldridge. Now here's Gay. Pass to DeRozan. Rebound by the Nuggets. At one point they led by 16. Pass to Jokic. Right side, Porter. From down in the low post, it goes. And it's an 8-point Nugget lead.
Give them credit. They've worked hard all game, now looking to finish it.
No, great job of getting in position to win a game. It's been an all-out effort from the squad.
Just another way Aldridge beats you. As a facilitator, very comfortable making decisions.
Here is Porter. Passes it to Jokic. At the top of the key, Millsap. And no good. Some solid defense from Aldridge. Up top, Lyles. And here we go. What a jam!
You knew something good was coming, Kevin, right?
And that's the athleticism. When DeRozan takes off like that, he is looking to ring the bell.
And so it's Denver who comes out on top here. This win, such a tremendous... Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that about wraps it up.
It went perfect.
Now, the last time we talked to you in Chicago at the My Team Unlimited tournament site, you told us that if you won, the first thing that you'd put the prize money towards is family. So, what did you get the family? What'd you take care of the parents?
Just making sure my family has whatever they need. You know, any.
Coming right up. Hello, everyone. Welcome to the NBA. Hey, Dave.
Well, Kevin, Devin.
Special talent indeed. David, thank you. So the opening lineup for the Suns. Rubio and Booker. They're the backcourt. Johnson is out there with Oubre, and it's Ayton in at the 5, down low. And for Denver, at the forward slots, it's Barton and Millsap. The backcourt is Murray and Harris. And it's Jokic in at the center position. Now here's Ayton, and Ayton throws it down.
Well, Ricky Rubio has defined point guard vision. He can see the floor so beautifully.
Harris passes to Jokic. Count it. Greg, we've got two terrific highlight-making teams, both athletic in so many ways.
You know, it makes me hearken all the way back to college, and one of my teammates, Stacey Ogden, one of the greatest athletes I ever played alongside. Well, we're going to see a lot of his impact in tonight's game.
Here's Murray after the made shot from Ricky Rubio. Murray kicks to Jokic. To the middle. It's stolen by Johnson. And there's Booker on the assist by Johnson.
This guy difficult to match up with in transition because Booker can hit from anywhere on the floor.
On the wing, Harris. Back to Murray. Pass to Millsap. Good ball movement here by the Nuggets. Fires the 3. Murray, no good. For Phoenix, they've gotten their first 3 shots to go in for him to start off this game.
You know, you think back to DeAndre Ayton's college career, he demonstrated three-point range, and while he's eager to show that in the NBA, the Suns want him to attack the rim.
And so it's going to be a 3-second violation out there on the defense.
And Monty Williams said, offensively, Ayton's got to be 80% beast, 20% shooter.
The reason they say that, Greg, is they want him to exploit the elite physical tools he brings to the game. If he can draw more fouls, he can get to the free throw line. And he's such a good shooter there, it only makes sense.
And the Suns, another fast break chance here.
You have got to be kidding.
Hey, talk about taking things into your own hands. And about 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. Wide open look here for Murray. Shot is good off the back rim and in.
This guy is a pick-your-poison kind of player. Very hard defensively to cover all your bases with him.
The pass to Ayton. Good. And a nice assist from Booker.
And 10 of their last 12 coming off assists.
The Nuggets have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Harris dishes to Barton. Back to Harris. He wants to get the Millsap and does. Pass to Jokic. Shoots over Oubre. Barton from outside. Denver gets it back. Suns leading by 7. And they're moving it up. And stolen by Murray. And the Nuggets pushing it up now. Jokic is running. Passes it to Barton. And stolen by Ayton. Here's Johnson. And then Johnson with the dunk.
Well, DeAndre Ayton is a team-first guy, and boy, does he set up the open man.
Barton passes to Harris. To the inside. And stolen by Ayton. And Phoenix pushing it up now. And contact. And now, yep, this will be a coach's challenge. We thought that might happen, triggering a review of the personal foul.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
You know, we talk about it all the time, guys. Those second chance buckets, always the result of that extra effort.
Pass to Šarić. Inside. And Baines kicks to Šarić. Fires for three. The rebound by Grant. The Nuggets trail by 9. Craig passes to Morris. Again, the Nuggets score.
Poor design there defensively. They know he's a knockdown shooter from that spot.
That's not coming with the right mentality. The defender neither closes the space nor challenges the shot. That's frustrating as a coach, boy.
Here is Carter after the Nuggets pick up 2. Lock at 6. Here's the lob to the hoop. Porter with the steal. And now the Nuggets fast break. Here's Craig. And the layup is good.
Now, I tell you what, they won't be down for long if they can get some more early offense like that.
Down low. Oubre kicks to Baines. It's going to be out of bounds. The Suns will retain possession.
Yeah, gets a finger on it, but just can't quite come up with the steal.
But a really good read on his part, being disruptive at the defensive end right now.
Now here is Carter. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Šarić passes to Baines. The 8-footer. And that one hits back iron. And so it's Morris with it. He'll bring it up for Denver. Trailing by 5. Here's Porter. They get it back. Plumlee keeps it alive. It's good on the putback.
Oh, smooth. Guys, very good job getting himself in close enough that he could just tip it back in.
Well said. Those kind of plays in the offensive glass can tell the story sometimes, can't they? Back to Oubre. And he gets it to go. A free-flowing first quarter. Great scoring through 1. Suns lead by... And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And from what we've seen, guys, from Phoenix, what do you guys see?
Playing inside out in that first quarter led to some high percentage shots in the paint.
It is great when you can get that established early, because to me it opens up every other aspect of your game.
And a moment now to reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. Taking a look at the Nuggets, Grant is out there with Porter. Then there's Plumlee. Then there's Monte Morris. And it's Craig in at the 2-guard spot. I know you grew up with aspirations of someday getting into politics. Any current players who you could see maybe taking that same route?
No doubt. There's several guys in today's game. Harrison Barnes has the polish, and I know he's had some thoughts that maybe going in that direction. Teammates nicknamed Malcolm Brogdon the president for his stately demeanor and commitment to affecting change. I absolutely see him trying to have an impact socially moving forward. There's several guys, again, who not only have the voice, but the courage to speak out about things that matter most to them.
Many sharp guys in the NBA. Here's what Denver's going with right now. Jokic, he's checked in for Plumlee. Millsap comes in for Jeremy Grant, and it's Jamal Murray in for Torrey Craig.
They're scoring boatloads of buckets. It's raining buckets from inside.
Out to the right wing. And Booker kicks to Carter. From deep. Denver grabs the miss.
He couldn't believe how open he was. He just couldn't convert it.
And for Jokic, a slow start to last season. Came in heavy, lost over 20 pounds as he played his way into shape. And boy, did he come on strong down the stretch.
And it's the Suns with the ball. Denver getting their last shot to go. And the pass to Carter. From deep three-point range. Rebound by Murray. The Nuggets trail. To the paint. Denver passing it around. It's Millsap with the drive. Morris, no good. Well, we know, Greg, that Jokic is never going to be the most explosive athlete, but some have questioned his conditioning, even his motor. What do you see?
I mean, the crazy thing is, even with those questions, he regularly puts up box scores we haven't seen in half a century. But to win it all, you've got to leave no stone unturned. And I think for a young player, he's got to make more of a commitment to his body. And I think we will see that in time.
Good job attacking. Those restricted area shots are what every NBA team is looking for.
Jokic finds Porter. And here's Morris for three. That one's all good. Now he's 3 for 5 from the field.
And not just a scorer, but a distributor as well. Porter's court awareness is really impressive.
Pass to Morris. He's looking for Saric and finds him. Fast break. Here come the Suns. Kicks it out to Booker. Can't hit that one. Now Denver takes it the other way. On the wing, Porter. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Morris, no good. The Suns trailing. Inside, here's Bridges, and it's slammed in by Bridges.
Well, you cannot let Mikal Bridges get into the paint because he's going to hammer it home when you do.
Denver's gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. They get it again. Millsap lays it up off the glass. Millsap's got 6.
Well, you like that he shakes off that rocky first period and knocks down a shot. Nice.
Carter looking around. Booker outside. Saric in the corner. Passes it to Carter. To the middle. 5 on the clock. And the Nuggets pushing it up now. And it's Murray with the jam.
How about the strength of Murray finishing the shot off easily, even with the harm?
Big group substitution here for Denver. Plumlee, he's checked in for Jokic. Jeremy Grant comes in for Paul Millsap. Will Barton, he's checked in for Porter. And Harris subbed in for Monte Morris. Here's Jerome. Kicks it out to Johnson. Beyond the arc. The putback. Denver grabs the miss. Grant down low. Johnson on him. No good from Grant. Suns trail by 4. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
Bounce pass, Rubio. Pass to Jerome. Got a hand on it. And pushing it up. Here's Denver. Here's Barton. Here's Harris. The Nuggets with another miss.
Well, that's a blown defensive coverage, but it doesn't matter. He cannot answer the bell.
Plumlee with the steal. To the left wing. It's deflected. Back to Grant. Lets it go from deep. Sinks the triple. Grant's got the lead up to 7 now for the Nuggets.
Well, Grant is going to have to expand his range. And how about the confidence on that jump?
And so that's the end of the first half. Nuggets ahead as they end the second.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to 2K Sports. Ernie Johnson alongside Shaquille O'Neal. A pretty close game from the Nuggets throughout the first quarter. They did give up a couple baskets more than they wanted to, and at the end of the period, were trailing by 5 points. They were finally... And that'll do it.
And we've got third quarter of basketball for you. 2 quarters in the books. You gotta like what Devin Booker is doing in this one.
He had a fast pass to the lane that first half. Got inside on demand.
Now, this guy is such a good finisher on the move, and so far the defense has not been able to counter it.
Getting underway in the second half. Here's the 5 for Monty Williams. Rubio and Booker. They're the backcourt. Andre Ayton out there with Johnson. And it's Oubre in at the 3 spot. And Ayton throws it down.
Ayton uses his length to his advantage. No doubt on the dunk.
Millsap passes to Jokic. Over Ayton. For three, Murray. And it's Ayton with the rebound. Ayton's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight.
And if you're drawing up your starting 5 for team irrational confidence, Jamal Murray makes a strong case. This guy is fearless.
Scooped up. Here's Jokic, and the shot goes down. Jokic has got 4 points now in the quarter.
Such a savvy player. Love watching Jokic battle for positioning on the offensive glass.
Oh, power flush with a long hang on the rim at the end of that.
That could be a catalyst for him. It really could. And Murray, we know, can be streaky, Greg. Still mid-30% for his career from three-point range.
Of course, the degree of difficulty pretty high on a lot of his shots. Off the bounce with the hand in his face. And he's more than a shooter, a versatile scorer who can get it done in a variety of ways.
Torrey Craig, he's checked in for the Nuggets. Jokic finds Barton. Back to Jokic. And Jokic slams it in.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
At the end of the day, though, it's 2 points. Don't hang your heads. Let's get refocused and play with more patience.
And that one's good. Millsap.
And I'll tell you, Millsap's one of those players. He just seems to get better every day he's been in this league. And more than anywhere else, I think that shows in his ability to score from beyond.
And Phoenix with another turnover here. Monte Morris is checked in for Barton. And the Suns here with a different look. Kaminsky is checked in for DeAndre Ayton. Saric comes in for Johnson. Mikal Bridges checked in for Oubre. And it's Carter in for Booker. Here's Craig. And the 3 off target. Suns trail by 11. There's the lob to Carter. No good that time.
And he saw the play develop, but the pass just wasn't there.
It was a really good thought for sure, but the lob has got to be better than that.
And so it's Carter who brings the ball up for Phoenix. Here's Bridges. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. Greg, can you really compare players from completely different eras? I mean, people love to talk about the greatest of all time.
You know, Kev, some players do transcend eras. There's no doubt about that. Wilt's a great example, and there are many others. But in reality, to your point, the style and the way in which the game was played was so different that it isn't fair. I mean, all you can be is the best of your generation or one of the best. And I think that should stand no matter what the conversation is.
Like, there's no doubt in your mind Oscar Robertson could play in this era as well as he played when he played.
No doubt. Bill Russell, all those guys.
Yes,
They're truly
yes.
great ones. So much of your ability to perform at a high level is built around your confidence and your belief in your abilities. And those guys had it as much as anybody who's ever played the game.
Plumlee is checked in for the Nuggets. Will Barton comes in for Monte Morris. Now the pass to Jerome. Here's Kaminsky. Yep, that one goes.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
Here's Craig, defended by Bridges. They swipe it. Down low, Jerome. That shot off the mark. Plumlee with some nice D. Grant the pass to Plumlee. Phoenix grabs the miss. Rubio with it. Now defended by Grant. Pass to Bridges. Now here's Kaminsky. Right wing. Whoops, anticipated the pass. Turnover. And pushing it up. Here's Denver. Here's Porter. A reverse. Got a piece of it.
Such a strong defensive player. Bridges understands I've got size and quickness. The rejection, yes, sir.
And that's out of bounds. Phoenix will retain possession. Murray's checked in for the Nuggets. Booker against Plumlee. Offensive rebound.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on it.
And good that time. Porter's got the lead up to 11 now for the Nuggets.
But when Porter is attacking, the defense is in trouble. Have to respect his ability to put it on the floor. I love the ball movement there. He put that on a silver platter, just served him up.
The Nuggets have gone at a pretty good shooting pace. They're 6 of 13 from the field here in the third. 7-second difference, shot and game clock. Porter, no luck.
Boy, defense nowhere to be found, and neither was his shot at that time.
Porter with the steal. Stolen by Rubio. On the wing, Booker to the inside. And the shot is good. The Denver lead has been cut down now to just 7 on the bucket from Baines.
Well, Devin Booker is known as a scorer, but this guy will find you if you're open.
With 2 seconds left.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. It's tipped. Porter with the steal. And so it's Denver ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. And they've done a phenomenal job down low. So many of their points coming right at the rim. We'll get right back to the action when we return. While we have the chance now, folks, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the floor generalship right here? I mean, showing us why they're always in good hands when he's the man in charge.
Well, this is exactly what you're looking for from your point guard. Survey the floor, serve it up on time and on target.
Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. The backcourt is Murray and Harris. Plumlee out there with Jokic. And it's Barton in at the 3 spot. That's the group in the game for the Nuggets.
Boy, you better be mindful of that wingspan that Jokic possesses, especially when he's attacking the backboard.
Snatched up. Ayton. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
Free throw drops for Ayton. Boy, that was a momentum killer to start last season, wasn't it, Greg? 25-game suspension for DeAndre Ayton.
And he sprained his ankle in his return game. The Suns at full strength, able to win some games. He's obviously a huge part of their future.
Paul Millsap's checked in for Plumlee.
And Millsap is a team player, someone who is very willing to make the right pass to an open teammate.
And pushing it up, here's Denver. Here's Barton. Slammed home, and he draws the foul. A chance for... And here we go. Coach's challenge happening right now. This one in regards to the personal foul. Seeing if that was the right call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Jokic passes to Barton.
Boy, against so little defensive pressure, you have to convert that.
Saric with it, outguarded by Barton, and slam dunk by Saric.
Wow, Dario Saric gets himself perfectly positioned, and that's an easy dunk.
Not the kind of aggressive defense they need to cut into the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little better.
It just...
Oh, my goodness! Wow. What a play!
Go ahead, Mr. Ayton. How about that finish?
And Millsap, here we go.
And you can feel the excitement in the building. Both of these teams pouring it on.
There's been a bit of a flurry here late, and this game may come down to which side gets a stop or two.
And that assist got him a little nod from his teammate after that one.
Here's Jokic. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. That one on Ayton.
And not easy defending Jokic. His height puts the defense in a tight spot, and they just slipped up there.
And Jokic drops them both. Suns trail by 9. To the paint. Millsap with the steal. And here's the fast break. Jokic leading the way. He feeds it to Millsap. Yep, that one goes in there.
And with long arms and great strength, Millsap can make plays bigger than his actual size.
The Suns have gotten it done so far from the field here in the fourth, going 6 for 7. And it's Ayton missing. The Nuggets leading by 11. Harris looking it over. To the middle, and stolen by Ayton. Sharge passes to Rubio. The lead pass was put in just the right spot. 6 points for Ricky Rubio.
Good hard drive by Rubio. He can really turn on the Jets.
Back to Jokic. Millsap finds Jokic. A second chance effort. Sharge grabs the board. Suns trail by 9. Here's Booker. Ayton, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Well, we're talking about a big-time rebounder. DeAndre Ayton's timing excellent.
Here's Millsap, and the layup falls. Millsap's got 13 points here in the second half alone.
Well, this is what you're trying to do. Put the game away.
And he hasn't forced much tonight. I love the efficiency he's giving to them.
Barton right side. He kicks it to Harris. Here's the 3. No good on that one. So it's Rubio bringing it up for the Phoenix Suns. Ayton, the pass to Rubio. Nice ball movement by Phoenix. No good from Booker. The Nuggets leading by 9. And it's Murray penetrating. Good. And Harris gets the assist.
Guys, I think this is a game they have to feel good about as we wind through the final moments here in what looks to be a solid win for Denver.
Fewer miscues made the difference.
I mean, a great all-around effort. Not only did they minimize their turnovers, but kept the pressure up on D, forcing the other team to commit turnovers.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Millsap.
Every time he shot it, it seemed like it was going to drop in. And if it didn't, everyone was surprised.
Shot clock at 6. Back to Harris. Over Booker. Harris's shot is off.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
He is trying to shoot his way out of it, and it might be better for him to pass the basketball at this point.
The clock now can just run out for the Nuggets. Murray for 3. Sharge grabs the board. Here's the break. Here's Ayton, and Ayton throws it down.
But DeAndre Ayton is engaged, he's focused, and he delivers a clutch bucket.
So we see Denver get the win here. All right, David, thank you. And that's going to do it tonight, folks.
Hey, I'm Brian, and I'm here to tell you what's happening in my team. Right now, it's time for the second Idols Series 1 release. And leading the way is the human highlight film himself, Dominique Wilkins.
And a glimpse inside the locker room. Players' final few moments.
Kevin, thanks very much.
Now they're getting closer. Thanks, DA. And the starting group for the Spurs. Trey Lyles out there with LaMarcus Aldridge. Then there's DeJounte Murray. Then it's DeRozan. And it's Forbes in at the two-guard spot. And for the Suns, Rubio and Booker. They're the backcourt. Andre Ayton out there with Johnson. And it's Oubre in at the three, the small forward. Now here's DeRozan. Oubre pulls it in.
And just as Kelly Oubre was coming into his own as an NBA starter, a meniscus tear in his right knee ended his season. Now, back in action. We'll see how quickly he can recover his explosive athleticism.
Rubio finds Ayton. Rebounded by the Spurs.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
Well, nice job that time, guys, from Forbes, spotting the wide open man and dropping the dime.
And before the injury, Kelly Oubre playing a career high in minutes. 38 to 40 minutes a game with regularity. G8, do you think that load could have contributed to his injury?
Well, Kevin, all young players want those minutes, but that right knee had troubled him for a while. PRP treatment back in 2017, and perhaps some questions for the Suns training set.
Yeah, good job to take it right at the D.
Yeah, really left him no choice there. He had the foul and keep him from converting the easy bucket.
Both free throws good from DeRozan.
And at the line, it's all about consistency with him. His routine, his stroke, it never wavers.
Pass to Johnson. For three, Booker. That one's not going to go. And it's the Spurs taking it the other way. Inside. Here's Aldridge. Spurs working the ball around now. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and two shots coming up. Greg, LaMarcus Aldridge taking more three-pointers last season, easily passing his career highs in attempts with almost 3 a game.
And Aldridge shot a very respectable percentage from outside. In order to play heavy minutes at the 4, you need to be able to shoot. Good to see Aldridge still adding new wrinkles to his game.
Now, here's Rubio. Pass to Ayton. Kicks it out to Booker. Dishes it to Ayton. 4 on the clock. Phoenix needs to get off a shot, and they'll turn it over. Could not get off a shot. 24-second violation. We've seen a quick start here for the Spurs. There's the lob to Aldridge. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. Booker the pass to Rubio. And Ayton throws it down.
And right there, Rubio doing what he does. Seeing the floor, exploring the defense, finding the open man, and getting him the ball.
Now here's Murray. Down low, here's DeRozan, and finished off by DeRozan.
Boy, a fantastic job by Aldridge to lay into that defender on the screen.
Oubre kicks to Ayton. Booker outside. 5 to shoot. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. Phoenix making some changes. Aaron Baines is checked in for Ayton. Saric comes in for Johnson. And it's Carter in for Ricky Rubio. Rudy Gay's checked in for the Spurs. Derek White comes in for Bryn Forbes. Now here's White. Aldridge inside. Carter on him. Aldridge. Good. You know, winning that championship as you did, Greg, for UNLV, many people don't remember you played much of that season with a broken jaw.
Well, Kevin, I don't remember much of it, to be honest with you. It was pretty hazy. I lost 19 pounds over the course of the season. Championship night, I was 168 pounds.
No kidding.
Yeah. Well, I was wired shut for 8 weeks. Did miss a game, but I tell you what, I don't know if I would do that today, but, you know, it did turn out well with the championship.
As I recall, you broke it against Fresno State, correct?
Yes, yeah, got my legs taken out from under me and broke the fall with my face.
Oh,
yeah.
Oh, ouch. Here's White. Devin Booker picking up that last basket. Here's DeRozan. No good there. Great D that time from Oubre. Suns trail by 6. Here's Carter. The layup off target.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And, guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
Yeah, they're lasered in. I mean, really making the most of their possession.
Now here's Booker. The pass to Saric. To the inside. Now the feed to Carter. Baines trying to get open. And it's Carter missing. Passes it to Murray. A pass to Gay. Hammers the alley-oop through.
Boy, Rudy Gay, so good in the alley-oop situation. Bounce, and he floats as well.
Pass to Baines. It's stolen by DeRozan. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. Saric finds Carter. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Yeah, how about the body control on that one? Narrowly misses getting the deuce.
Boy, he had a nice look at it after drawing the foul. Boy, it would have been nice to get an and one there.
So San Antonio going with an almost entirely new group here. Jakob Poeltl's checked in for Aldridge. Bellinelli comes in for DeMar DeRozan. Walker's checked in for Derek White. And it's Mills in for Murray. Poeltl dishes to Gay. To the wing on the left. To the paint. That's tipped. And we reach the end of the first quarter. It's San Antonio. They're up by 8. 2K Sports back to Phoenix after this. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for San Antonio.
Tell you what, guys, they're showing us a lot of energy early on and racking up those fast break points.
And also, they're jumping on a lot of turnovers, making sure they turn them into points at the other end.
And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor, all fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. On the floor for San Antonio, Bellinelli is out there with Rudy Gay. Then there's Jakob Poeltl, and it's Mills, and it's Walker in at the shooting guard. To the middle, here's Gay. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down. Gay's got the lead up to 10 now for San Antonio.
Well, a look at Lonnie Walker, the 18th pick in that 2018 draft. He's being brought along slowly as the team loves his potential, but he has a lot to smooth out with his game.
Greg, you talk about the upside with Lonnie Walker. This team loves his athleticism.
You know, not the typical Spurs-type player we've seen targeted in the past. An athletic maniac who can fly end to end. The polish to his game will come. It's just going to take some time.
Catching up on the changes for Phoenix. Ayton comes in for Saric, and Ricky Rubio subbed in for Carter. Here's Lyles after Mikal Bridges' bucket. Here's the floater. It's deflected. Nice ball movement by Phoenix. Pass to Jerome. Ayton in the high post. And there's the pass to Jerome. Just 3 to shoot. That is good, and the Spurs lead is cut down to 5 on the bucket from Ayton.
That was big because they dug a big hole in the first quarter, but starting to show signs of life.
Sometimes, for whatever reason, a lot of times you don't know why. It takes a little while to work the notch out, but it looks like they're putting it together right now.
Here's Bellinelli following the basket by DeAndre Ayton. Bellinelli gets the bucket.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
I think they've really got to start committing more bodies down low and really kind of close that area off defensively.
Ayton, and Ayton stays with it. Ayton's got 6.
and their shots are falling now with more regularity than we saw at first.
Well, it was a slow start, but they've gone from simmer to medium heat, and they're bordering on hot to close this gap.
Just such strength on these finishes. When you foul Ayton, you really have to hit him to prevent the basket.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. The Suns have made 3 free throws so far, haven't missed any.
And one of the highlights last year for this group was the fact that they were so efficient from the charity stripe. That's a huge factor.
Now here's White. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Here in the second quarter, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. Aldridge with it. Passes to Lyles. Good, and Aldridge gets the assist. Lyles got his first 2 points. So it's Rubio bringing it up for the Suns, trailing by 4. Pass to Ayton. Kicks it out to Johnson. Rubio against Wild. And it's Baines missing.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
The battle to a standstill on the boards has really been something to watch, and the game's not over yet. We'll see if one of these teams maintains more energy than the other going down the stretch.
Here's Johnson following the score by DeMar DeRozan. Here's Booker. Ayton trying to break free. And the shot is good. The Spurs lead has been cut down to 4 on the bucket from Booker.
Against Booker, a little contact usually doesn't go a long way. Strong body control there.
Boy, at the offensive end, his game is so impressive. I mean, he's a threat every time up the floor.
Here's Booker. Ayton trying to break free. Feeds it to Baines. Booker with no one around. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Aldridge. So for the Suns, Sharch checked in for DeAndre Ayton. Oubre comes in for Johnson. And it's Carter in for Ricky Rubio. The Spurs also changing it up. Gay comes in for Trey Lyles. And Murray subbed in for Derek White. Just 5 on the clock.
Come on, man, don't forget the clock.
Inside. Oubre can't get it to go. San Antonio leading by 6. Here's Gay. Aldridge against Baines. Back to Aldridge. Crafty move. Murray the pass to DeRozan. From downtown. Good work defensively by Carter. For Phoenix, they've gone 5 of 11 from the field since the beginning of the second quarter. Here's Oubre. That one's in. His first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2. Here's Murray. And another basket for San Antonio.
You know, sometimes the defense isn't expecting Murray to pull up off the dribble. Maybe they should be.
And that concludes the first half. Thank you, David. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the second half momentarily.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Ernie Johnson. It was all about San Antonio as the game got going. They did it just the way it was drawn up in the locker room, starting out on a 10-2 run. When the first quarter came to a close, their lead was 8. And that'll...
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. DeAndre Ayton with a strong contribution so far in this one.
And he was an absolute monster on the offensive glass in that first half. I don't know how you slow him down.
And you know what, guys? I think it starts with having a body on him every time a shot goes up. I mean, they've got to do a better job boxing out.
Rubio and Booker, they're the backcourt. Johnson is out there with Kelly Oubre, and it's Ayton in at the 5 spot. That's the 5 to begin the second half for Monty Williams. Now here's Murray. Gets a hand on it, and it's Aldridge on the follow. Aldridge has got 8 points.
Boy, Aldridge using those long arms of his to corral that offensive rebound.
Good ball movement here by the Suns. Booker the pass to Ayton. In the corner, it's Oubre. Fires the three. No good on the shot. And San Antonio will go the other way with it. And DeRozan kicks to Murray. Here is Forbes. He's guarded by Johnson. 6 on the shot clock. Forbes can't get it to go.
Wide open, and still, surprisingly, he wasn't able to cash in.
And basketball in the blood for Devin Booker. I mean, his father, Melvin, started at the University of Missouri and played pro ball. Started in high school. Devin trained with his father, trying to follow his path.
Now here's Murray. Devin Booker missing his last shot. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. Great communication on the alley-oop. Lyles got the lead up to 10 now for the Spurs.
Continuing to improve as a passer. Bryn Forbes impressing as a distributor there.
Here's Ayton. That one is good. He's only missed one shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
There it is, the first basket of the half after missing their first 3 attempts.
Forbes the pass to DeRozan. He dishes it to Murray. Back to DeRozan, wide open, and he wills that one in, sinking right through off the back iron. And we know the story, Booker moving from Michigan to Mississippi to live with his father and develop his skills.
And 4:30 a.m. alarms to train on the beach before the summer sun, getting to practice 2 hours early and staying late. Booker, not a freak athlete, so he had to work harder and drill the fundamentals.
Now Ayton, after Devin Booker missing on that last three-pointer. And here we go. Fast break. Murray's got it. Here's Forbes. Off target from three-point range. Suns trail by 10. Oh, Ayton in position. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
I love the play call. Ayton's a well-coordinated athlete. You know he has the reach. Give him a chance to go up and get it.
Now here's Murray. Back to Forbes. Pass to Lyles. It's stolen by Johnson. And now the Suns, a fast break. Oubre's got the ball. It's stolen by DeRozan. Aldridge with it. Now defended by Oubre. Murray outside. Back to Lyles. There's the pass to Forbes. Charity stripe shot. They grab their own miss, and that one is off. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for the Suns. Their defense has only allowed 6 points in the second half.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
And the rejection by Ayton.
Tremendous at anticipating when shots are going up. Ayton is outstanding at protecting the rim.
Oubre on the wing. Pass to Johnson. Booker in the corner. Oh, Ayton in position. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. Knocked away. And taken away by Johnson. Ayton attacking. And Ayton throws it down.
Oh, that is sick. I mean, a terrific ball handler for a 5. Ayton comes full force.
Murray against Rubio. Pass to Forbes. Outside DeRozan. That one misses. Great D that time from Oubre. Oh, he's going up for the alley-oop here. And Ayton throws it down.
Yeah, just proving how fast he can heat up. Once Ayton finds that rhythm, he is going to work.
It's stolen by Johnson.
And no need to rush this. Let the clock run down.
Yeah, don't give them another possession here.
Beautiful job closing the gap here. Let's see if they can sustain this run.
This game was in danger of getting away from them. They've made a nice push to keep it close.
Lyles passes to Murray. We're at the end of the third, and we've still got a close one. It's the Spurs up by... And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And he may not be known as a pass-first guy playing out of the two-guard spot, but he shows here that he can dole out an assist or two when he needs to.
That's right. I mean, that's not his primary duty, but when the situation calls for it, he can do it and does it well.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. On the court right now for the Spurs, Jakob Poeltl up there with Rudy Gay. Then there's Bellinelli. Then it's White. And it's Mills in at the 1 spot. Back to White. Clock at 4. Over to the left wing. Mills can't hit. The Suns trailing. Pass to Jerome. And stolen by White. And Mills with a clear path to the hoop. It's deflected.
This is exactly what they want from Saric. I mean, more aggression on the defensive end, and he gets himself in position there and makes a play.
I don't know what's happening defensively, but they're not putting up any resistance.
I tell you what, it reminds me of one of my college coaches who used to say, that ain't gonna get it done. That's 5 straight baskets in the paint now.
Now here's Mills. Clock at 6. To the paint, deflects the pass. Bridges with the steal. Phoenix, another fast break opportunity here. Saric, that's good. And look at how the hustle game has been going for the Suns.
The activity level defensively, I've really been impressed with. They've been in attack mode on the defensive end.
And guys, the thing that jumps out at me is their block shots. I mean, they're playing up on the shooters tightly, and then they're sending them packing. I mean, putting those shots in reverse, all in a clear, good day's work.
Here's Poeltl, and the dunk by Poeltl.
Boy, Poeltl is a guy that plays with a lot of force. I mean, when he's near the basket, the defense better watch out for the dunk.
Well, Phoenix shooting 47% from the floor, getting it done. The pass to Ayton. Here's Carter. Stolen by Gay. And here's Mills. Here's White. And White slams it in.
Yeah, you know, Mills is one of those energizing players who does a little bit of everything, including finding his open teammates.
Bridges dishes to Ayton. And he lays it straight in. Ayton's got it all tied up now for Phoenix.
And we're seeing some great ball movement out of this group, guys.
White, good. White's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Really crisp, intelligent passing to make that basket possible.
Over to the wing. Suns moving the ball around. It's stolen by Bellinelli. Out of bounds, it'll go to the Suns. So San Antonio goes with a fresh 5 on the floor. The Suns have gotten all 3 of their shots to drop here in the fourth quarter. They came out of the break on a roll. And stolen by Aldridge. Here's Walker. And the dunk by Walker.
Boy, Aldridge commands so much defensive attention. There's bound to be somebody open on every possession. And this time, DeMarcus finds him.
Carter, the pass to Kaminsky. Out to Carter. Bridges, no one around him. And again, it's the Suns missing. Spurs leading by 4. Here's DeRozan, and DeRozan throws it down.
You know, we know Murray's got some creativity to his passing game, but no need to be creative there. I mean, he sees the wide open man and zips it right to him.
And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. He feeds it to Walker. It's stolen by Kaminsky. Booker against DeRozan. A nice shot by Booker.
And this coaching staff in love with Booker's ability to create his own shot. It's a part of his game that's come a long way.
Murray, the pass to DeRozan. Bridges against Walker. Shot clock at 5. Off target with the free throw line, Jay.
And he rushed that one, no doubt about it. The Dallas position, you could see the frustration on his face. Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
Cool, calm, collected, and confident in the biggest moment of the game. Yes.
Up top, Walker. Back to DeRozan. Here's Murray. Shooting foul. And here we go. A coach's challenge has been initiated. I have to now review the personal foul in question.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, during the last break, I heard Monty Williams talking with his team. And he's pushing them to empty the tank. He said, I know you're tired and it's been a tough game, but we can't hold back. If you're tired, come out. Otherwise, I want you full speed, guys.
And the shot is good. The coach's challenge has been issued. First game like this, down to the wire, this is what it's for.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Down low, it's tipped, and it's out of bounds. The Spurs able to retain possession here.
And he made the right read on that play, but just couldn't secure the steal.
You know, fellas, 1 second quicker, and that's going the other way.
And so it's San Antonio who's straight by with the win. A truly gutsy performance away from home.
MC, and I'm here to tell you about the upcoming events in the neighborhood. You ready? Get started with...
The Spurs came into the arena earlier with one thought on their mind: walking out of here with a win. The beautiful skyline of Denver, Colorado is our backdrop tonight. It's an NBA afternoon game. DA.
Kevin, thanks very much.
Sure is. Thanks, DA. And a look at the starters for San Antonio. Trey Lyles out there at DeRozan. Then there's LaMarcus Aldridge. Then there's Murray. And it's Forbes in at the two-guard position. And for Denver, the backcourt is Murray and Harris. Millsap and Jokic, the big men. And it's Barton in at the small forward.
I love the vision by DeMar DeRozan. He found the wide-open teammate.
And as great a player as LaMarcus Aldridge is, at times his defense can be a concern, only getting tougher for him as he ages.
LaMarcus Aldridge, GA, will be able to score forever. Defending pick and rolls, keeping up with mobile bigs, that's a problem right now later in his career. Limiting minutes and picking up matchups might be the best way to disguise this.
Here's Murray following the score by DeMar DeRozan. One-on-one here. And the layup's good off the glass.
What I love about Forbes, he's smart. He's going to put himself in the best position to succeed.
It's stolen by DeRozan. Here is Forbes, guarded by Harris. And Gary Harris is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul. We're about 1 minute into the first. Aldridge, the pass to Lyles. Here's DeRozan. Shot clock at 6. To the inside. Back to Murray. Over Murray. And there's Murray on the assist from DeRozan.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Jokic draws the double. Three-pointer, Barton. Denver keeping it going. A new 14-second clock. Back to Jokic. Denver passing it around. Wide open look here for Murray. Offensive rebound. Jokic on the follow.
Such a savvy player. Love watching Jokic battle for positioning on the offensive glass.
Forbes, the pass to Lyles. Outside for Murray. Left side, DeRozan. Here's Aldridge. The putback, missed it, even after all those chances. Millsap dishes to Harris, and that one drops for him.
Now that's beautiful. Millsap could have forced something there, but instead waits for his open teammate.
DeRozan finds Aldridge. DeRozan trying to get open. And folks, the coach's challenge has been initiated for a personal foul. Close game like this, and he thought it wasn't a good call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. With double checking, and the game continues on.
I like this from Murray. This is what the team needs from him. He's a catalyst.
Here's Jokic, and Jokic throws it down.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board, and I don't mean style points. Now, here's Lyons. Passes it to Aldridge, and Aldridge slams it in.
Wow, Aldridge attacking the rack. I love it.
And White kicks to DeRozan. Murray outside. At the elbow, it's Aldridge. White against Millsap. Lets it go from the wing. On its way from DeRozan for two. That's a miss. He's made one and missed one. Harris passes to Millsap. And it's sent back by White.
Quick off the floor. White tracks that shot and sends it back airmail.
Harris against Murray. Wide open look. And it's Denver with the rebound.
Everything worked except for the outcome. You want him to shoot that every time.
Aldridge with it. Now defended by Jokic. Here's DeRozan. Good, and Aldridge gets the assist. DeRozan's got his second basket.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead.
It drops for his third basket. He's missed only one shot.
That's their third straight make off an assist.
Here's Millsap. It's blocked. To the middle. Here's White, and White slams it in.
And what a way to start this game, dominating at both ends of the floor.
They came in prepared, focused, and really jumped on the other team early. One sign of a great playmaker, hitting his man in stride.
Pass to Murray. On the wing, DeRozan. To the paint. Aldridge kicks to Murray. No good from outside. The Nuggets trail by 11. Murray with it. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
And even at 6'5", Murray just elevates high inside for these buckets. A high percentage shooter down low.
Porter with the steal. Got it up. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him.
Nice reaction defensively. Murray with great body control. He's a hard guy to shake.
And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. Guys, what's your take on the Spurs so far?
Well, they used the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
You know this, the team that dictates the pace typically rules the roost. We see that here early on.
On the court for San Antonio here in the second. We've got Mills. Pirtle is out there with Rudy Gay. Then there's Bellinelli, and it's Walker in at the shooting guard position. So it's the Spurs now. The Nuggets hitting the bucket. Pass to Pirtle. Spurs passing it around. Mills can't hit. The Nuggets trail by 7. Barton passes to Morris. Inside, Craig. And Pirtle sends it back.
Gotta love the shot blocking ability of Pirtle. Wonderful timing right there.
And the jam by Rudy Gay.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. The three from Morris. He doesn't hit that one. Now San Antonio takes it the other way. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. Barton drives in. Quarter number 2 with just over a minute gone. Walker dishes to Bellinelli. It's picked off. And now the fast break. Grant with the ball. Wants to get it to Barton and does. He's just scored his first basket with that shot, making him 1 for 4. Greg is a point guard. What is it you like to see from that position on the floor?
I think first and foremost, leadership. It's so valuable at that spot, and you know you always got to have your head high because your teammates are feeding off what you put forth in terms of your body language and enthusiasm. So, you know, the typical stuff about organizing offense and setting the tone on the defensive end, that stuff's important as well, but so much of how you carry yourself out on the floor when you deal with adversity and you know that you're going to, it is really paramount. Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Bryn Forbes, he's checked in for San Antonio. The Nuggets trail by 12. Craig kicks to Plumlee. Shoots over Walker and misses it off the right side of the rim.
Can't fault the play call. Even though he couldn't convert, that's a good shot.
Bellinelli passes to Walker. Hurdle, high post. Back to Gay. Latre. But they get it back. Hurdle finds Bellinelli. Launches it. Forbes can't get it to go. Denver's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Morris, no good. Spurs leading by 12. Walker in the corner. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Walker's got 7 points here in this quarter.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening. And Smitty, with Rudy Gay, the long-time NBA veteran, Father Time might have taken away what he once was, but, boy, he still finds ways to contribute.
He does, G.A. Rudy Gay isn't the same scorer that he once was. But what I love about it, he's actually playing the power forward position more later in his career. He can still fill up the box score and also add a lot of rebounding. His passing has been underrated for a few seasons as well.
Catching up on the changes for Denver. Jokic, he's checked in for Jeremy Grant. Porter comes in for Barton. Gary Harris, he's checked in for Torrey Craig. And it's Jamal Murray in for Morris. San Antonio also making some changes. Marcus Aldridge is checked in for Perk. DeRozan comes in for Marco Bellinelli. And it's White in for Lonnie Walker. And now the Nuggets, fast break. Back to Jokic. He goes up again, and the shot is good. The Spurs lead has been cut to just 9 points on the basket from Plumlee.
And he just big-boyed it right there. The height advantage he's got down low, really difficult for them to defend.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, it's a misnomer that in the era of three-point shooting, people don't want anyone to take mid-range shots. Many of the league's elite players still thrive there. Kawhi Leonard is one, and he explained how. He said it's hard to defend guys that shoot twos. Once you get to the playoffs, it becomes a half-court game. Teams won't allow you to take wide-open shots or threes. Guys, back to you.
DA, thank you.
This is the shot you want right at the rim. He just couldn't deliver.
Jokic finds Harris. Good. Harris has got 6 points.
Great job executing the offense. That pass on time and on point.
Down low, here's Aldridge, and the dunk by Aldridge.
Not just swinging the ball around the perimeter, aggressive move inside.
Plumlee, the pass to Jokic. No stopping him there. Jams it in as he's fouled. And now, yep, this will be a coach's challenge. We thought that might happen, triggering a review of the personal foul.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Deep two from Murray. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. And so it's San Antonio.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello, basketball fans. What a pleasure it is to bring you. It's San Antonio out on top at halftime. They lead by 9 points. Jack, what did you see from San Antonio? Thanks for joining.
And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. Nice game, great performance by LaMarcus Aldridge.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
I think both sides probably adjusted a few things. The key for him is to bring the same level of energy over these last 2 quarters.
Filling out the wings, Harris and Barton. Millsap and Jokic, the big men. And it's Murray in at the guard position. That's the group in the game for the Nuggets. Greg, not all drafts are the same in terms of talent, but 2019 was a year to remember.
No doubt about it. I mean, transcendent talent at the top. You think of Zion and Ja, both could be future league MVPs. And the irony is that those two guys were teammates in high school. Go figure.
Yeah, go figure is right. The Nuggets trail by 7. Shoots. And it's Murray, that time on the assist from Harris.
High offensive IQ. He makes great reads and adjustments on the fly.
DeRozan scanning the floor. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. Forbes can't get it to go. And Murray's got the ball here for the Nuggets. Now Barton. Outside for Millsap. Shoots over Lyles. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. Barton's got his second bucket.
Oh, a nice tip in to salvage the points from that missed shot.
Yeah, and those second chance points can add up. Now here is Aldridge. He's got 9. Millsap with the steal. Back to Jokic. And Jokic throws it down.
Nice little run here to shrink that deficit, but can they get over the hump?
This is the tricky part. Having enough left in the tank to finish the job.
Important points there. Got him on a nice play, getting the ball inside and right to the bucket.
A different look for Denver. Jeremy Grant, he's checked in for Jokic. Torrey Craig comes in for Gary Harris. And Morris subbed in for Jamal Murray. San Antonio also making some changes. Pirtle, he's checked in for Aldridge. Bellinelli comes in for DeMar DeRozan. And Walker subbed in for Bryn Forbes. It's stolen by Bellinelli. And here we go. Murray heading to the hoop. And it's Murray with the jam.
He can lead the break. He can finish it for you. Murray gives you a great option either way in transition.
And Smitty, with DeJounte Murray, he's got great length at that guard position, and it can make him a menace defensively.
Yes, it does. DeJounte Murray is 6'4", but has a 6'10" wingspan. Still very young and learning about defense, but his instincts off the chart. He could end up being one of the premier defenders in the league by the end of his deal.
Here's Millsap following the bucket by the Spurs. And that one drops.
No issues on that one. Good work all around.
San Antonio leading by 6. Murray the pass to Pirtle. Over Millsap. Lyles kicks to Bellinelli. Offensive rebound, Spurs. Here's Murray. That's good. Basket number 5 on a 5-for-8 night shooting.
Guys, his consistency in terms of shooting has really helped them seize control.
And the pass to Barton. From deep. Drains the three-pointer. Barton's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Woo! He got a clean look, and he makes the defense pay for disrespecting him.
Back to Murray. Passes it to Walker. Stolen by Grant. And pushing it up. Here's Denver. Here's Craig. And he comes up with the deuce. Now it's just a 3-point Spurs lead.
Playing with high energy, outworking the defense up the floor.
And I just love it when the fast break results in a high percentage look. Not always the case these days.
And there's the foul. It's on Torrey Craig. That is his first foul of the game. A different look for Denver. Plumlee comes in for Paul Millsap. And it's Michael Porter in for Barton. Here's DeRozan. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. 8 points for DeMar DeRozan.
DeRozan has such good body control that it's very difficult to disrupt his shot with contact.
No good from Grant. San Antonio leading by 5. Here's White, and White slams it in.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. And a wide open look for Porter. The three-pointer no good.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
He can do incredible things. He can also help you win by simply being reliable.
Here's Craig. The shot, no good. Aldridge with some nice D. Here's Mills. And that one, good. And now an 11-point Spurs lead.
Rely on Derek White for good feeds. He plays unselfish heads-up basketball.
Here's Plumlee, and the basket is good. Plumlee's got 7 points in the game.
That's just staying in the moment, keeping with the current possession.
Gay finds DeRozan. That one is good again. He's 6 for 8 from the floor with the basket.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
Out to Morris. Shoots from the corner. Offensive rebound. Plumlee. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. That's on LaMarcus Aldridge. And these are his second and third free throws tonight.
And not the guy you want to see at the line too often. Season numbers has him in the bottom tier of the league.
Here's DeRozan. Oh, and the jam by DeRozan.
Hey, whatever adjustments they made at halftime, they are working to perfection.
What it was, they are getting better shots, which has gotten them into a rhythm, and they're knocking down everything.
And so it's DeMar DeRozan making highlights for the San Antonio Spurs. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. We've got more NBA basketball coming your way in just a minute. And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to find.
You know, it takes good vision and it takes good decision making right there. He showed both, and he did so at a very high level.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. On the court right now for the Spurs, Gay and Aldridge are up front. Then it's DeRozan. Then there's Derek White. And it's Forbes in at the 2-guard spot. DeRozan passes to White. Here is Forbes. And that's out of bounds. San Antonio will retain possession. And the Nuggets making a change here. Millsap's checked in. White dishes to DeRozan. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Forbes. From outside, off the mark.
Trying to finish out the game strong, you have to recognize who has the hot hand and get him the ball.
And now White pushing it up and no one back to stop him. Bucket is good.
Derek shows the ability to run the floor. His coaches will appreciate that effort.
On the wing, Porter. White covering. The Nuggets moving the ball around. Here's Millsap, and it's Rudy Gay with the rebound. Gay's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Count that bucket. And the Spurs lead by 13. Greg, as a point guard, you must have had so much fun being surrounded by so much terrific talent at UNLV.
You know, Larry Johnson, Stacey Augmon, I mean, I could go on. And you're right, I was blessed to play alongside these guys. They were incredible talents, finishers. And, you know, you don't always appreciate it going through that moment. But the fact that we're all still close and stay in contact, man, what an awesome experience to be a part of that team.
Chemistry must have been off the charts on that team.
It was, and we had a lot of personalities, man. It was a different era back then. But I tell you, again, I wouldn't trade that experience for anything.
And Harris wide open. He shoots. Rebound San Antonio. Gay's got his 5th rebound in this one. And here's White. He'll bring it up for the San Antonio Spurs. A great 4th quarter, just giving up 2 points. And the call up against Jokic. That's foul number 2 for him. Will Barton, he's checked in for Michael Porter. So San Antonio going with an almost entirely new group here. Pirtle, he's checked in for Aldridge. Lyle comes in for Rudy Gay. Bellinelli, he's checked in for DeMar DeRozan. And it's Mills in for Bryn Forbes.
And Pirtle using his frame well, drawing the defense into him on his shot.
That free throw, no good. Lonnie Walker, he's checked in for Derek White. And he's good on the second. We're in the 4th quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Here's Harris. Poked away. It's stolen by Lyles. And here's Mills. Feeds to Bellinelli. And stolen by Harris. Here's Millsap. Misses and the dry spell continues.
Shut down. This is the way you play defense. This is how you protect the rim.
Pass to Pirtle. Now here's Lyles. Pirtle kicks to Mills. Lyles with a wide open look. Buries it from about 10 feet away.
Perfect vision. Mills getting quicker these days at spotting the open man.
From deep three-point range, Barton no luck.
And he's a good shooter from outside, but not sure from that deep.
You know, we're seeing players move further and further back to create space, but that does make it a tougher shot.
And here's Mills for three, kept alive, and the dunk by Lyles.
And so just rolling to the finish line now in what has been a very confident-looking performance for the Spurs.
What an effort in the transition game we've seen tonight from these guys. Really pushed the ball, and I think in doing so created a lot of pressure on the defense.
Definitely had a huge edge, and this is their DNA. When they run the ball and dictate the flow of the offense like we've seen here, these are the kinds of games they can have.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for DeMar DeRozan.
You have to appreciate the unselfishness. He kept the ball moving, kept everyone involved, really enjoyable to watch.
The shot's good.
Taking no chances, they go on one last run to seal the deal.
Not messing around at all. They were focused, relentless, and they got the job done.
On the heels of this run, you wonder where was this effort earlier on?
Well, the question becomes, are they playing that much better now, or has their opponent taken the rest of the night off?
Walker with a clean look. Offensive rebound, Spurs. Second shot opportunity. Good work defensively by Millsap. We've got 33 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's Murray, and it's good off the back of the rim and in.
And let's be honest, Murray has never seen a shot he didn't like, especially these mid-range jumpers.
To the inside, and stolen by Murray. And here comes Harris, leading the fast break. And it's Murray with the jam.
He takes advantage of them in every way possible.
And Greg, he lures them into a trap on the steal, and then bang, straight to the bucket.
Great activity at both ends. Great teamwork as well.
From deep, off on that one. And so it's San Antonio easily taking this one. David, thank you as always. And that'll do it, folks.
Hey there, it's the 2K MC, and I'm here to tell you about the upcoming events in the neighborhood.
Now let's take a look at Denver's opening lineup. At the forward slots, it's Barton and Millsap. The backcourt is Murray and Harris. And it's Jokic in at the 5 spot. And for the Suns, Rubio and Booker. They're the backcourt. Ayton is out there.
Well, Barton likes to get fancy out there. He gets to the rim that time in a great throwdown. Think about the 40th pick back in 2012. Will Barton languished on the bench in Portland for his first 2 seasons, actually 2.5. And then that trade to Denver, boy, that jump-started everything.
Down low. Johnson down low. Millsap's there. Johnson can't get it to go. And with the Nuggets, Barton becoming an immediate contributor. And Brent, in recent seasons, their starter at the small forward.
Yeah, he's an interesting player. He's a slender and slightly built player, but excellent at getting out there and rebounding, a tremendous runner at the wing position to play in transition. And that wingspan certainly helps out on a lot of plays, both offensively and defensively.
Barton passes to Murray. They get the rebound. Jokic on the follow.
Well, a little bit of hustle, a little bit of energy. Jokic right now pounding the offensive glass and not quitting on these possessions.
Here's Ayton. And it looks like, yep, it's a coach's challenge on the personal foul. That triggers a replay review by the officials.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replay, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
And it's sent back by Millsap.
Well, as soon as the shot was released, Millsap gets off the floor quickly and blocks it.
Trying to get open is Johnson. Murray, no good. The Suns have gone 0 of 4, missing their first 4 field goals here. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Rubio, the pass to Ayton. Back to Rubio. And Ayton throws it down.
Such a huge advantage for Ricky Rubio to read plays before they happen.
Inside and taken away by Johnson. And Phoenix pushing it up now. No good from Booker.
Oh, that's a golden opportunity to finish on the break, and he blows it.
Completely lost focus. You can't get 2 steps ahead.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
The Nuggets shooting their first free throws of this game.
Paul Millsap has been underrated for most of his career. A consistent double-double threat, and has performed at an all-star weekend.
And the Suns making a change here. Saric is checked in, and Denver with a change here too. Porter's checked in, and it's slammed in by Millsap.
Amazing how much the offense has changed around the center position and the way Jokic can see the floor.
Saric outside. Good ball movement here by the Suns. And it's Ayton missing.
Things are going south right now. This is not the type of shooting that his teammates expect from him.
And the rejection by Ayton.
Out of bounds.
Nice timing as Ayton's up there for the rejection.
Some changes for Phoenix. Aaron Baines, he's checked in for DeAndre Ayton. Bridges comes in for Kelly Oubre, and it's Carter in for Ricky Rubio. Torrey Craig, he's checked in for Denver. Murray finds Porter. 6 to shoot. Craig passes to Millsap over Saric. The Nuggets with another miss.
He may not be the strongest inside presence in the league, but still, he's got to convert from there. We're not going to see that very often. The defense in the vicinity, but still, he's not one to blow layups.
And a story about Jamal Murray. He was doing two-a-days for Team Canada, and the coach wanted him to rest, so he confiscates his sneakers, came back and found him working out barefoot.
Well, they might want to check his web browser because I believe he did a search for lock picks because they put bars on the door.
Wow, hammering it in!
When you find yourself up double digits in the first quarter, you know you're doing something right.
Well, dominant so far. That's the responsibility of the starters. Now let's see if everybody else who plays in this game makes the same kind of high-level contributions.
And it's Millsap with the extra effort.
Just competing right now. Millsap wanting to make the most out of that possession.
To the middle, looking to end the run, and the dunk by Bain.
And that's a little lack of fight at the defensive end.
Absolutely. At least on that slam, you're right. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
You have to credit the aggressiveness offensively because that's when you make a play when you really need it.
And it's Millsap with the extra effort.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Booker outside. Here's Baines. The shot, no good. Good defense by Jokic.
A team's rebounding is a great measure of its energy, and theirs has been terrific here in the first quarter.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Yeah, if you walked in at any point during this game to watch 5 minutes of play, one team played harder. We know who that was. It just takes advantage of the D in a way that very few players playing today can do.
Phoenix grabs the miss. Jokic with the steal. Here's Porter. Second chance shot, and the shot is good.
And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
Yeah, the bully ball tonight has paid dividends. Highly effective down there with the physical play.
And so it's Denver looking at a 13-point lead heading into the next quarter. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And guys, we've seen the Nuggets really take control here.
Stingy on the defensive end in that first quarter. They were just getting up into people.
Just a great job, really, of making the game ugly, trying to muck it up a little bit out there.
We've got Aaron Baines. Bridges out there with Frank Kaminsky. Then there's Carter. And it's Jerome in at the point guard position. That's who's out there for Phoenix. Greg, you really began to emerge and got on the national scene at UNLV, but you started your college career at Portland where you were actually named the Conference Freshman of the Year.
Yeah, how about I actually averaged more points in Portland than in any season I played at Vegas. Totally different roles, but Portland's always going to have a sweet spot in my heart. My first child was born in the great city of Portland.
To the paint, here's Grant. That's in, coming off the assist from Jokic. Jokic has got 5 assists in the game. Knocked loose. And Baines kicks to Oubre. Rubio left side. Here's Jokic. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
You dig down deep at some of the numbers. Jokic is a much better defender than what he gets credit for. I think we always think about athleticism around rim protection, but sometimes it's just about size and smarts, and he has that.
Mason Plumlee's checked in for the Nuggets. Gary Harris comes in for Torrey Craig.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Oh, and here comes Oubre all alone. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
Oubre Jr., difficult play there, but finds a way to get to the free throw line.
Jeremy Grant, he's checked in for the Nuggets. And Jokic likes physical play. Brent, he embraces the contact.
Well, you look at his physique, and I think he can absorb a lot of what it is that comes his way. But he's comfortable wrestling. He's got brothers. He knows what that's like. And he also loves to mess around with those press conference microphones, as we see.
Oh, up high and down hard with that one-hander.
He got a little extra forceful. You're right with that one. Suns trail by 12. Rubio dishes to Baines. Does not find the basket. His third miss. He's made just one so far. Harris against Johnson. Harris misses. And so Booker will bring it up for the Phoenix Suns. Makes it off the glass. Booker's got 5 points so far.
Devin Booker will score by any means necessary, and that time over decent defense, getting the contact.
Again and again, they're dissecting the defense and creating those high percentage looks from inside.
Morris finds Grant. Denver passing it around. Plumlee the pass to Grant. And the officials call him for a 3-second violation. Suns have gone 50% from the floor in the second quarter, 3 of 6. Ayton, and Ayton throws it down.
Does it feel good as a big man like Ayton to throw it down? You bet it does.
The Nuggets leading by 10. Grant, that's good. Grant's got 6 here in this quarter.
Those defenders just look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on that low block. And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg. Here's Morris. It's over Rubio, and he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. Ricky Rubio picks one up.
Yeah, easy call.
It's his first trip to the line.
84%. That's what he was able to convert on a season ago from the line.
Here's what Phoenix has got going on right now. Ryan Kaminsky, he's checked in for Johnson. Bridges comes in for Kelly Oubre, and it's Carter in for Ricky Rubio. Michael Porter, he's checked in for the Nuggets. Jamal Murray comes in for Barton. Here's Porter. That shot missing, so Phoenix will take it the other way. Carter kicks to Bridges. Oh, Ayton in position.
Well, he passes to the wide open man. Bridges developing some team chemistry.
Here's Porter. Bridges with the steal. Passes it to Ayton. That one falls coming off Carter's feet. Ayton's got 12 points in the game.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
If you told me this was the kind of game he was going to have, I would not have expected them to be in front right now.
Oh, reversed it home. That was pretty.
Agreed. The agility on display.
Well, DeAndre Ayton is a walking double-double. This guy has a huge physical advantage on the nights that he's playing other bigs, whether that's by his size or his ability to run the floor. And if he comes out with an aggressive mentality, he could really punish some teams throughout the course of a regular season.
And it's slammed in by Plumlee.
Porter Jr. moving the ball well. Nice to have a wing player help to be a facilitator.
Yes, that goes in.
Oh, great ball movement there.
And stolen by Ayton. Kaminsky kicks to Bridges. Here's Carter. Feeds it to Kaminsky. Up and in on the layup. And now just a 2-point Nugget lead.
Just impressed with the teamwork out there, setting the table for one another.
And I like that from Murray. Not an extra dribble. Get the ball to the open teammate right away.
Pass to Kaminsky. And it's sent back by Plumlee. Murray surveying the D. To the inside. The kick out to Porter. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. Suns trail by 4.
And really the smart thing would be to hold for the last shot.
Every second right now is valuable to you. That should be their strategy.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
Murray dishes to Millsap. Pass to Craig. Back to Millsap. Missed inside. He got it up. And a close game so far through the
2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to the NBA. It was all Paul Millsap in the first quarter. He He had 12 points, 5 rebounds, and that'll about...
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. DeAndre Ayton has been sensational.
Yeah, and early on, he has been feasting in the paint, and you have to think they're going to keep feeding the big fella.
Oh, man, pouring it on right now, and why wouldn't you?
Second half underway. Here's who Mike Malone's got on the floor. Millsap and Jokic, the big men. Filling out the wings, Harris and Barton. And it's Murray in at the 1. Kicks it out to Rubio. And Ayton gets double-teamed. No good, not a friendly rim at all this trip down.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might tell the story in this game.
Well, that bucket from Harris was all about perseverance. He takes his time and uses what he has of those muscles and puts it on the defense.
Oubre finds Ayton. And it hung on the rim, but wouldn't fall for him.
Ouch. 5 shots without a make. That's a really ragged start coming out of halftime.
Jokic does such a nice job of doing everything in this offense, including the drive this time.
Here's Ayton. Yes! And the foul.
That's good.
Paul Millsap picks one up. Well, Greg, with your son getting drafted, you join the ranks of some historic NBA father-son duos.
You know, I got the opportunity to play with Arvydas Sabonis in Portland, and remember DeMontis as a little kid. And now he's an all-star last year. And, you know, I think you're going to have an influx of that in the coming years. Dwayne Wade's son is a terrific player. We know about LeBron's son's ability. He's possibly heading to the league one day. You just never know. I'm as a dad, it's going to get the opportunity to watch his son play excited, but I think you're going to see more of this in the future.
Cole and Greg Anthony. I like the way that sounds. Millsap tips it. Jokic on the follow. Jokic has got 12 points in the game.
Oh, wow. 4 or 5 to start the half. Coming out on fire.
The offensive rebound. Count it. And the Nugget lead has been cut down now to just 5 on the basket from Ayton.
Ayton's so big inside, he turns a miss into an opportunity.
Johnson against Millsap. And so it's Oubre with it. He brings it up for the Suns. And the call up against Jokic. That is his first foul of the game. Some changes for Phoenix. Aaron Baines, he's checked in for 8. And it's Šarić in for Johnson. And then for Denver, Jeremy Grant, he's checked in for Millsap. And it's Torrey Craig in for Gary Harris. Here's Barton. And Barton throws it down.
Man, once you see Barton pick up some speed, he can be downright scary going towards the rim. Good luck trying to slow that down.
Shoots it. And the shot is good. The Denver lead has been cut to just 5 on the basket from Šarić. The Nuggets have gone 5 of 7 from the field in the third quarter. Let's see if they can keep it up. Oubre with the steal. Fast break. Here come the Suns. By himself. And the dunk by Booker.
How about Booker getting up?
The Nuggets shooting has been just great so far, up at 56%.
And the self-described Tsunami Poppy. Kelly Oubre used to call himself the Wave, but as he grows, so too does the nickname.
Well, the wave for him is a metaphor for his life's approach. The energy that you put out coming back. And Kelly Oubre is the kind of guy who's looking to attack with force and fury. So that kind of ebb and flow is helping out his NBA career. Good job on the glass there, working hard to establish position and put himself in a great spot to come away with that rebound.
And that one's good. Barton.
Another bucket down low. They've been the aggressors, taking the ball inside and attacking at the rim.
Rubio finds Oubre. Booker with no one around. That 3 off target. Had some space there after the little pump fake.
One made 3 for him for the game. Does he focus closer in? Let's see.
And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
Well, I like when Devin Booker's decisive about forcing the action. It's clear the defense is respecting his ability to score the ball.
For Phoenix, they have made all of their free throws so far tonight, going 6 for 6. So both teams making some changes here.
And Bones, Devin Booker, capable of big nights. One of just a few players with multiple games of at least 59 points.
Well, he's always looking to put pressure on the defense, and he's got such a wide array of skills, not only shooting the basketball, but has shown off more of his patience and playmaking ability as he moves through his career.
Carter, he's checked in for Booker. Craig passes to Plumlee. His three-pointers off the mark.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
For Phoenix, they have been at their finest 4 at the free throw line tonight. 8 attempts, 8 makes.
And one of the highlights last year for this group was the fact that they were so efficient from the charity stripe. That's a huge factor.
Morris. And Morris throws it down.
And that kind of sums up how this game is going.
Attack-minded all the way.
Yeah, great read, calls his own number, and then sends it home.
Takes the 3. The shot by Sharch, no good.
Well, even though he misses that one, the defense has got to talk about that. And that's a bad miscue, and you can't give up looks like that all game long.
And once Porter has some momentum behind him, boy, he just rides it to the basket. An exceptional dunker of the ball.
And it's sent back by Plumlee. Grant against Bridges. Grant, that's good. And now an 11-point Nugget lead.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Well, I know they don't have mobile devices out there for texting, so they might as well talk to one another.
And so it's Denver. Their lead at 11 points to end the quarter. They're feeling very confident, shooting the ball with great efficiency and dictating. And we reach the 4th quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. Denver leading by 11. Bridges out there with Frank Kaminsky. Then there's Carter. Then it's DeAndre Ayton. And it's Johnson in at the 2. That's who's out there for Phoenix.
Yeah, that's what he's doing best right now. Plumlee loves to convert as close to the rim as possible.
Johnson finds Carter. Back to Johnson. The 3. And Carter with the basket on the assist by Johnson.
And you're asking for more trouble than you can handle if you're going to let him just roam free from beyond the arc.
Millsap dishes to Morris. And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit. That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
Ricky Rubio checked in for Phoenix. And a switcher also for Denver. Jamal Murray, he's checked in for Monte Morris. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Porter, no luck.
Well, if you believe in the numbers, that mid-range shot is not a high-value shot, even with little or no defense on you. And he gets a lot of points right there at the rim, but the defense determined not to give up the easy deuce there.
And it's slammed in by Millsap.
Well, at 6'8", Millsap is still a threat to get up in the air and get those down.
Here's Ayton. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's going to be on Jamal Murray. Greg, if you're a small market team, how do you convince stars that you've drafted and developed to stay and re-sign?
It's a great question, Kevin. I actually think in a lot of ways it's easier today because you can be box office. You can be a superstar in a small market and have the name recognition because of the era we play in. And so I think the biggest way to keep him there is to build a championship caliber team around him. I think that is your saving grace. If you can prove to them that you can build a championship caliber team, I don't really think that there is a reason to want to leave.
It's a solid blueprint.
Just not much success when it comes to shooting.
And now we've got the intentional foul. Will Barton, he's checked in for Porter. And that's a foul called on Kelly Oubre. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game. Barton passes to Murray. Denver passing it around. Millsap left side. Back to Jokic. Over Ayton. Sinks it from just inside the baseline.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
On the wing, Johnson. Rubio finds Ayton. On the wing, Johnson. Now Rubio. Millsap covering. Ayton trying to break free. Good defense by Jokic.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
And there's the call on Devin Booker. That'll be his second foul of the game. It's Barton with the drive.
Well, Booker asserting himself on the defensive end that time. He has good size and enough speed to annoy the opposing scorer.
Looking to get back on track here. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
That is really good work there on the offensive glass.
The Nuggets leading by 11. Harris looking it over. And there's the pass to Jokic. Count that as his 7th field goal in 9 tries. He's shooting 78%.
Man, Jokic is making all kinds of plays here tonight. Very aggressive on the offensive end.
For 3, Oubre. Jokic grabs the miss. Jokic has got 14 rebounds tonight. Going after. Not watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation. Sharch checked in for the Suns. Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the 4th quarter. Here's Oubre. Here's Ayton. Oubre outside. And the Suns miss again.
Really excellent defense there. They know he's capable of knocking it down from the outside, and they could not have played him better.
He gets it in there. 18 points for Jokic.
And this is what they wanted. I mean, to announce their presence in this matchup with authority. Very decisive. It can definitely be considered a statement win for Denver.
The biggest factor tonight had to be their great shooting. They shot much better than the other team.
Yeah, they were working hard on both sides of the floor, but that sky-high field goal percentage plus the pressure defense to force the other team into a lot of misses. Love the effort tonight.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Jokic.
Just a force on the glass. Did a fantastic job crashing the boards and coming up with seemingly every rebound.
Making every effort to put this game on ice.
You love that the guys are staying aggressive late in this ball game, just not wanting to let go of the rope.
Sharch has the open look. That one's off, still out of sync. And Murray's got the ball here for the Nuggets. 18 points separating the teams. That's the biggest lead of the game. Jokic on the follow.
And they came in determined to take this one. It's going to be a happy flight home.
Yeah, when you step into an opposing team's arena and you can play with this type of composure, boy, that food tastes good on the way out of town.
For 3, Harris. They get it back.
Hard work and soft hands, guys. That's what made that play possible.
No simple offensive rebound there. Going for the tip-in. Rubio with a wide open look. And a miss there on the triple. So it's the Nuggets winning this one easily. Thank you, David. Great interview once again. Well, folks, that's...
passionate, involved, and impressive communities in the gaming world. And one of those resources championed and made by you, the NBA 2K community, is the 2K Reddit forum.
We follow the NBA 2K Reddit community and
We're the land of the free.
Hi, everyone. We're coming to you live on the opening lineup for the Suns. Rubio and Booker, they're the backcourt. Andre Ayton out there with Johnson. And it's Oubre in at the small forward position. And for the Spurs, Aldridge out there with Trey Lyles. Then it's DeRozan. Then there's DeJounte Murray. And it's Forbes in at the shooting guard. Now here's DeRozan. Murray finds Aldridge. Couple terrific centers in tonight's matchup here, Greg. Great pivots, but center matchups are far from traditional, it seems like, these days.
No doubt about it, Kevin. Once you get into this now small ball mindset, this positionless game, I mean, you're seeing guys as short as P.J. Tucker play the 5, because listen, when you're 25 feet from the basket, if I'm 6'2" and you're 7'2", I can still guard you. So because of the spacing now, it allows you the luxury to play smaller.
For three, Booker, he can't get it to go. And it's the Spurs taking it the other way. Out to DeRozan. Spurs working the ball around now. Johnson with the block. And here we go. Here's Oubre. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
You're going to have to hit Oubre hard to prevent the bucket, boy. If you don't, he's going to play through it.
The Suns shooting their first foul shot of the game.
And one of the highlights last year for this group was the fact that they were so efficient from the charity stripe. That's a huge factor. They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Aldridge kicks to DeRozan. Pass to Murray. Six on the shot clock. Pass to Forbes. San Antonio needs to get off a shot here. Once again off the mark by San Antonio.
They are 0 for the game thus far. 0 of 4 here, still looking for their first make.
Inside. Kicks it out to Johnson. Passes to Ayton. Phoenix needs to get off a shot. Shoots. They get the rebound.
What a fantastic offensive rebounder. Ayton's so good at using his physical advantages.
Forbes the pass to Aldridge. And the rejection by Ayton. The Suns have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. And Ayton throws it down.
Well, Ricky Rubio has defined point guard vision. He can see the floor so beautifully.
Aldridge, the pass to DeRozan. Just over 2.5 minutes played here so far in the first quarter. Right side Aldridge. The pass to Forbes. To stop the run. And it falls over the rim and in.
And that ends the struggle. You can feel the tensions in the building with each miss.
And you've got to be able to show some resiliency, right? Keep pounding away, and it finally falls for you.
Here's Ayton following the basket by LaMarcus Aldridge. Too long in the paint, and he's hit with a 3-second violation. The Suns have made their only other free throw attempt today in an earlier trip to the line. And the technical free throw is good.
Man, such an easy release for Devin Booker. Doesn't have to elevate that much to get that shot off.
And what that means, Greg, is that smooth stroke translates into the three-point shootout. Booker with the all-time record, 28 points in a round. That leads to a victory in 2018 in that contest. That was special.
Here's Booker following the basket by Derek White. Here's Saric. Good. And a nice assist from Booker.
This guy is an efficient scorer. Dario Saric knows his strengths on the offensive end and can capitalize.
Gay finds White. Good work there as it goes.
And that's the kind of lead pass we've come to expect from him.
Pass to Baines. Carter outside. Sharge outside. On the wing, Booker takes a three. Up again. It's good on the putback.
Just in a perfect position to grab that rebound and then get the putback.
Pirtle, the pass to Gay. And then Gay with the dunk.
And when Pirtle sees one of his guys wide open, he whips it his way. He's all for doing what's best for the team.
Now here is Carter. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. He kicks it to Sharge. On the wing, Booker. Gay against Carter. He feeds it to Booker. It's stolen by Bellinelli. Here's White. And White with the stuff.
Just great anticipation and awareness to come up with the steal and then trigger the fast break.
On the wing, Booker. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. And the dunk by Baines.
Well, what he lacks in size for a typical center, he makes up for with all that athleticism. Boy, can he elevate.
Back to Mills. We've got 13 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Down low. Tries from the block. Gay passes to Pirtle. Shoots over Baines. And Pirtle gets it to go on the assist by Rudy Gay.
Well, with big hands and nice touch, Pirtle knows how to finish in the post. This guy has a lot in his arsenal.
At the end of one, a closely contested game so far. Suns lead by 2. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far on the scoreboard. What stands out to you from the Suns in this one?
Well, when you control the glass, you control the second chance opportunities on both ends.
And that's how they controlled the first quarter. I thought they were the much more physical team.
We've got Derek White. Bellinelli is out there with Rudy Gay. Then there's Pirtle. And it's Walker in a 2-guard. That's the San Antonio 5. Kaminsky kicks to Sharge. Good ball movement here by the Suns. And a fast break now for the Spurs. He's got the ball and finished off by Walker.
And it almost feels like 2 buckets coming off the steal like it did.
Carter on the wing. To the middle. Here's Bridges. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
And Doris, Mikal Bridges, how about 2 national titles in the 3 seasons at Villanova? Got better each and every year.
And think about in his junior season, he becomes one of only 8 major conference players in college basketball history to average 1 block and 1.5 steals while also shooting over 40% from 3-point range. Boy, that is the perfect resume for a 3-and-D wing.
And the basket by Kaminsky.
Well, DeAndre Ayton is a team-first guy, and boy, does he set up the open man.
A pass to Gay. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. Rubio with a wide-open look, and it's off from 3-point range. DeRozan against Bridges. Back to DeRozan. Kicks it to Walker. He lobs up the alley-oop pass. 5 on the clock. Pass to Rubio. And here is Ayton. Back to Rubio. Out to the right wing. Bridges dishes to Ayton. To the right side. Bridges passes to Ayton. A floater. No good that time. Some solid defense from Gay. Oh, the lob to DeRozan. And finished off by DeRozan.
Just terrific communication between teammates. DeRozan times his leap to perfection, and the pass was perfect.
Rubio looking around. Kaminsky finds Rubio. Now here's Ayton. DeRozan defending.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. Now Murray. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Passes it to DeRozan. Up and in, off to an efficient start. 2 for 3 from the field. Greg, we know the names of the superstars, but there are players that are just under that category who probably should get a little more recognition.
Hey, Kevin, that's a great point, and I'm going to toot my alma mater's horn a little bit. Christian Wood's a guy that kind of reminds me of that. He's kind of on the come up. How about Devontae Graham, the second rounder back in 2018, but he's showing to be an established young talent in this league, and there are many more guys like that, and they're going to have their opportunity to become household names.
Here's Kaminsky. Ayton controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
You've got to keep Ayton off the glass. A second chance opportunity, easy.
And here's Walker outside. Phoenix grabs the miss, and now Rubio pushing it up. No one back to stop him. Moving it up. Jerome, good. Jerome's got his first points of the game.
Well, the coach loves this kind of ball movement. Anytime you create something inside the free throw line, you know it's a good look.
1:03 left to play here in the second quarter. Walker's shot is off. The Suns leading. A shot by Kaminsky. Nobody around. Can't get the tip in. And here's Gay. He'll bring it up for the San Antonio Spurs. Murray left side. Looking for Ayton. He gets it in there. And now with the fast break, Rubio with the ball. Stolen by Gay. DeRozan with it. Now guarded by Kaminsky.
Just another way Aldridge beats you. As a facilitator, very comfortable making decisions.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Stolen by Walker. Fast break. Here we go. Pushing it up. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
And he hit 72% of his foul shots a season ago, but I'm not sure he's real thrilled with those numbers.
He's off on the second. Oubre outside. Now the pass to Booker. For the three. Offensive rebound. Baines. And Pirtle sends it back. And that's out of bounds. Phoenix will retain possession. And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back to 2K. A pretty close game for the Spurs throughout the first quarter. Some good moments from both teams, but as the first period wrapped up, they trailed by 2. And by just a fraction, they got the better of the action in the season. And that does it for our half.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. DeAndre Ayton has been sensational.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
One of the things every player is after is efficiency at the offensive end. And boy, this young guy has done just that.
Getting underway in the second half. Here's the 5 for Monty Williams. Rubio and Booker. They're the backcourt. Johnson is out there with DeAndre Ayton. And it's Oubre at the 3 spot.
And Devin Booker in the 3rd year of that 5-year, $158 million contract. Coming off his first All-Star selection and his most efficient scoring season. Man, it's hard to imagine what's coming next.
I think, Greg, he's desperate to make the playoffs, right? He's doing his part. He's improving on the defensive end. He's been an eye-popping scorer throughout the early part of his career. Now it's all about, can he create team success? Excellent recognition from Kelly Oubre right there. So solid, sensing when one of his guys is open. Well, this is the kind of shot we've come to expect him to make. He's got to be upset with that one.
Booker outside. Back to Rubio. Oubre on the wing. 3-pointer. That's in, coming off an assist from Rubio. Rubio's got 3 assists in the game. pass to Aldridge. Rubio against Murray. Spurs passing it around. Here's Lyles, and the layup is good.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
Oubre on the wing. This one for three. Another three for Phoenix.
Yeah, there's 6 points on consecutive 3 balls. They're finding holes now in the D.
Down low. And the dunk by Lyles.
Go into the rack with energy. And the D afraid to cut him off.
Yeah, got to chalk that one up to some shaky defending.
Yeah, and give him credit for taking advantage in a close game. Those are the types of plays that can swing things in your direction.
And since halftime, this has become an intense ball game.
They are getting after it hard. It has become a real battle out there.
To the paint, here's Lyles, and the dunk by Lyles.
You have to have the vision to find the open man. Beautiful pass.
Stolen by Walker. Aldridge kicks to Murray. Dishes to Walker. To the inside. Here's Lyles. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It's on Kelly Oubre. We know how important the draft is, Greg. It can shape an organization. Talk about some of the best draft day deals of the last couple decades. There have been a lot of them.
Oh, there have been a few. I mean, just coming to mind here recently, how about when Kawhi was traded to the Spurs? That was a huge get. Go back
George
to, how
Hill.
about Kobe going to the Lakers? McHale and Parrish coming to the Celtics. I mean, we've seen that happen quite a bit, and I tell you what, boy, it can really transform a franchise's future.
Gabe passes to Pirtle. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Well, the contact on Pirtle, pretty clear there. The big man getting tough and gets the call.
So neither attempt will fall that time for him. Suns leading by 4. For 3, Booker. They grab their own miss. Saric. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. That one on White.
Boy, give Saric a lot of credit. He attracted the defender's attention because he looked determined to score it.
And Dario Saric, the homie, as he was known in Philly, a Croatian finesse forward for this team.
You know what I love about Dario is here's a big man who can space the floor with his shooting. He can balance that with an ability to make plays off the dribble. He's a really sneaky cutter and a very opportunistic rebounder. I mean, this is a big man who will contribute in a lot of different areas.
Booker outside. Shot clock at 6. Saric passes to Baines. And Pirtle sends it back.
Very hard to get a shot off over Jakob Pirtle when he's that tight on you. Too much size, too much length.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
On the wing, Booker. Inside. Shots good by Baines. Baines has got 6.
Well, everyone's seeking those high percentage looks in the restricted area. Nicely done there.
Yep, it goes in, and the Suns' lead is cut back down now to 4 on the bucket from Gabe. Now here is Carter. No points in the game yet for him. And the dunk by Baines.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
I tell you, you can't get stops if you're unwilling to put in the work.
Mills can't hit.
Solid rebound there, and with the score like it is, that's an area where they can't afford to get lazy.
Quick job of getting up the floor and creating early offense.
You don't give the defense any chance to set up. Sometimes you just love an easy look.
5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Lyles kicks to White. Pirtle inside. Covered by Baines. Here's Mills. That's tipped.
Oh, Dario Saric sends it back. Go ahead, sir.
for three. Booker. No good there. And that's going to do it for the third quarter. Suns lead by 8. And we're coming right back. Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
Nothing better than chemistry, right? Working together to create a bucket.
And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store for us. We've got LaMarcus Aldridge, Jakob Poeltl out there at DeRozan. Then there's Bellinelli, and it's Forbes in at the point. That's the San Antonio 5. DeRozan scanning the floor. Here's Aldridge. Rebounded by Kaminsky.
And this is a shot he can definitely make, and the defense not a factor at all.
And he can extend the lead to double digits.
Well, this has not been his finest hour, but give your teammates some credit for doing the job of stepping in.
Back to Forbes. Out to DeRozan. Shoots. Misses off the right iron. Phoenix leading by 8. Booker the pass to Kaminsky. Booker dishes to Kaminsky. Suns moving the ball around. Here's Saric. That one, no good. And San Antonio will go the other way with it. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for Phoenix. Carter outside. Phoenix, no good that time either.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Poeltl, the pass to Bellinelli. Feeds it to Aldridge. Banked in off the glass.
Refusing to let the D have the last word. Aldridge just excellent at converting on physical defense.
To the paint. It's stolen by DeRozan. Here's Forbes. Goes up and lays it nice and easy.
And the D not really doing its job there. A little slow to react to the ball getting into the paint.
Johnson, the pass to Booker. He kicks it to Carter. Out to the right wing. Charge has the open look. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. San Antonio trailing here. Pass to Bellinelli. DeRozan against Carter. Passes it to Poeltl. Back to DeRozan. No good. That would have tied it.
And you know they wanted that one to go down.
Let's prove it time. Fourth quarter. Don't get it done now. No more chances.
The pass to Kaminsky. Down low. Saric. And slam dunk by Saric.
Saric with the big-time delivery in the big moment. Wow.
The Spurs have gone 3 of 6 from the field so far in the fourth quarter. Bellinelli against Booker. Pass to Poeltl. Over Saric. Poeltl's shot is off. Suns leading by 4. Booker the pass to Kaminsky. The feed to Saric. And slam dunk by Saric.
Well, Devin Booker is known as a scorer, but this guy will find you if you're open.
And a San Antonio shooting percentage, 59%. The offense is running smoothly. It's stolen by Kaminsky. And Phoenix pushing it up now. And the dunk by Booker.
And that couldn't have gone better for them right there. Forget about playing it safe. They're looking to finish this thing off in style.
And we're about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter. Forbes the pass to Aldridge. DeRozan against Johnson. Kaminsky kicks to Carter. Johnson the pass to Carter. Back to Johnson. There's the dish to Carter. Tips it up. Great positioning on the putback. Kaminsky's got the lead up to 10 now for the Suns.
And it looks like just playing the last bit of this one out in what should be a nice win here for the Suns.
Looking at both these teams, they're great rebounders, and on any given night, you might not know who would have the advantage on the board.
They made the most of those extra rebounds as well, Kevin.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for DeAndre Ayton.
There wasn't much they could do to slow him down as he was converting every good chance he got.
They've been a little too casual with the ball out there.
Yeah, but you can't force that square peg into the round hole. Oftentimes, you just got to make that first simple pass and get a rhythm from that. Looking to close it out. That one might have been the backbreaker.
Well, at this point, they're so far up, it would take a real collapse to give this game away at this point.
Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. Johnson outside. Back to Kaminsky. Booker with no one around. No good on the three. Here's Forbes. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely.
Well, that possession to me highlights the importance of creating for your teammates.
So it's Phoenix picking up the win. This was a hard-fought, well-earned victory for them, Greg. They really had to work for